1.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Hailey Arnett. Raise your hand if you have ever been put in a situation where you were afraid of the outcome or what might be said to you. Anyone? Trust me, I understand the feeling. Realizing all the worry you put on yourself, not putting yourself first, and worrying about the other person's reaction just proves you cannot make everyone happy. Growing up in a divided family, I know firsthand what it feels like to struggle with trying to make everyone happy and how upsetting it is when you disappoint someone. We all love being there for the people that we love and helping them out in any way we can. But over time, you have to realize that you cannot make everyone happy. It is important to put yourself first and focus on what brings you happiness. Now I will be explaining and giving examples as to why you can't please everyone. I will be telling Aesop's fable, The Father and His Two Daughters, and how the father was put in a rough situation. I will then be explaining my personal experience so you can all get a better understanding. The Father and His Two Daughters is not the most widely known fable, but the moral of the story is greatly known, retrieved on August 20th, 2023. The man had two daughters, which he loved dearly and would have done anything for. The daughters were of age, and they were both married to hard-working men. One of the daughters was married to a gardener, and the other was married to a tile maker. Both jobs rely on good weather. According to Jan Biles, an author who published an article at Home Weather Rules when making gardening decisions on March 17, 2017, made a statement as to why gardening is dependent on weather. And with tile, hot, wet weather causes evaporation of water, making the tile unable to dry, according to Ardex Building Products on September 24, 2020. As you see where I'm going with this, both the daughters wish for different weather. The father, being in a tough situation, he does not know what to wish for. I remember a time when I felt a similar situation. I did not know what to do and completely scared of what the outcome was going to be. One day I had to go to work, but after work I was going to babysit for a couple that I always babysat for. My manager had asked me to stay a little later because one of my coworkers having a family emergency. This would be colliding in with the time that I had to babysit. I felt this shaking feeling coming over my body because I knew if I said no to any of them, I'd be letting them down. All of the stress that I put on myself, I realized that I did not put myself first. And at the end of the day, I cannot make everyone in my life happy. As you can see, both situations are completely different, but have the same meaning, the struggles the father and I had to face. Retelling Aesop's fable and sharing my personal story shows that no matter what you do in life, you cannot please everyone, and you are the only one who determines who you allow in your life. When everything is said and done, and you are the sole provider of your happiness, be who you were meant to be and live happily with the decisions you make. Thank you. Are there any questions?